thing for a few years, but he settled down, looking for a lady to do more with and mess around. They say that opposites attract, and they said it now. He wanted love, but she was walking with her head in clouds. He tried to show her his affection through gifts and rings, knowing that what made her most happy was expensive things. And she returned his favors with some of her own. Thought a nice dinner and dancing meant that he wanted to bone, when really he was looking for someone to love in his home, but couldn't see the difference with her leading him on. For him it was passionate, for her the meaning was gone. She was just a little too tired of sleeping alone. She proceeded with her life because she didn't know that he had crowned her as his queen to take a seat by his throne. He went out and bought a ring with all the green that he owned, and prepared to pop the question soon as she's getting home.
There's no excuse for loving. I don't mind to be with you. So just believe on me, and don't blame it all on you. No, there's no excuse for loving.
She opened the door quietly, crept into the darkness, took off both of his shoes and stepped onto his carpet. She got off work that night and went to where a bar is, met another man and they slept in his apartment. And now she's coming home nearing 2 a.m. Wasn't worried if he'd know, didn't care what it would do to him. This was a game to her, she was used to abusing men and simply doesn't know what the meaning of exclusive is. And as she stepped forward, the lights turned on. He sat at the table, waited all night for her call. She stood there speechless, couldn't right her wrong, but little did she know he was willing to fight for her arm. She saw empty bottles of liquor around the table. She almost felt sorry, but she didn't want to say so. He held the ring in one hand that glittered in the day glow, and a gun in the other, his trigger finger stayed. She said it isn't what it seems in an awful tone. She said that she would have called, but she lost the phone. And she told him not to worry, cause they were off and on. He cocked the gun, she stopped the tongue. He stared at the gun with the look of hate in his eyes, thinking about what they had lost, and it was making him cry. He was calmer than he'd ever been. She was shaking inside. He couldn't just continue his life embracing her lies. She started speaking again. She said that we could fix this. Then she broke down, started to beg for forgiveness. He started thinking about other men on her wish list, placed a cold medal to her temple and clenched it. She whispered, "I'm sorry," in hopes to erase this. Tears were now streaming down both of their faces. He wanted her to feel the pain that he'd known tonight, so he turned the gun on himself and ended his own life.